I'm in Hastings, Nebraska. I'm going to do a walking tour down 2nd Street. For several blocks on every corner is a little bronze statue. So this is going to be my walking tour of the bronzes. This is one of 3 young boys going on a sled lickety-split down a hill. I will see what I can find online about these bronze statues, and I will share links in the description box below. These were not here when I grew up. They are a recent addition to the downtown shopping area. I'm going to walk down the street and then turn around and come back, and you can come with me. This statue is one called Breath of Life, Genesis, by John Leitner, 2002. This is another one that's sort of in the shade underneath the tree, and a boy sitting on a fence and his dog.
You can hear the train whistle. Got the train going through town.
These little bronze statues are on every street corner for several blocks. This one is of a boy reading, and there's a bird on his book. Very cool. He has his elbow resting on a stack of books. I would love to get a sketch of this store. This used to be a Montgomery Ward store. We used to come shopping in here. Wouldn't this be a fun place for an art studio? Oh wow, look at those windows and all that space. Empty space. It has a stairway in there, and there used to be a balcony in there too. Dream, Mary. I have to show you the tiles up there. Look at the tiles, fleur-de-lis tiles. They probably go down the length of the building. On this corner is a bear. I don't know if he's a brown bear or a black bear sitting on a rock. I'm hoping you can see these. I'm shooting this video in bright sunlight, and it's hard to see the video screen. There are also big planters of flowers, petunias, and maybe some impatiens and ferns. And you can see on the other side the statue of the bear. It's kind of a busy Sunday afternoon. A couple more and I'll turn around and come back. I'm at the next corner. They have a flower planter and a bench, and I really like this statue. Look at this. It looks like she's carrying a basket of eggs and some sort of a root plant. She's a pioneer lady. Isn't that cool? Love it. On the corner of this street is the uttonlainson building in Hastings. My mother used to tell us all sorts of stories about walking by this big old clock. This old clock is almost as part of my own childhood, and we would see it every time we came shopping. I love the decorative architecture on the door and the window arches. And across the street is the antique store that has the window that I did a sketch of the other day. And then if you turn the other way is a little city park with another statue. This sculpture is one that I did a sketch of last year when I was here. And look at those bricks. Phoenix bricks. I love the bricks. There used to be all sorts of bricks down 2nd Street. The plaque says, Uttonlainson Plaza, dedicated to the citizens of Hastings by Uttonlainson Company in the 106th year of the founding of the company. It's a cowboy. He was really fun to sketch. I love the black ironwork fence. There's a little city park area. Many small towns have different things on their street corners. Hastings has all these wonderful bronze statues. Look at this alleyway. I love the texture of the buildings against the ironwork, the green grass, red flowers, the wood mulch, the brick, cement, foliage, and green leaves of the trees, and the blue sky. I love the texture of the buildings and the streets in smaller towns. I'm going to turn around now and walk up back the opposite side of the street to the next little statue. Here, wouldn't this be a fun sketch? This is a storefront window display. Reclamations, specialty, conscious shopping. Looks like a gift and antique store. These are soldiers, a sailor, and a wax, I think. E.C. Deger, D-E-G-E-R, April 2011. We are in front of the Art Bar, a wall art by Meridel L. We love to make coffee for the city that loves to drink it. It doesn't look like they are open today. All the chairs are stacked up on the table. I love the fact that there are little statues on the street corners. I love 2nd Street. I might try to come back and do a sketch of 2nd Street if I can find a good parking spot. My mom could have told us all sorts of stories about 2nd Street when she was growing up. The American Farmer by Sandra L. Johnson. He is patient through difficulties, firm in his resolve, and persevering through the seasons. How cool is that? Sitting outside under a tree, enjoying the shade of a sunny Sunday afternoon. Another empty store. I'm showing you through the window. Oh, wouldn't I just love to have an art studio in there? That would be absolutely fun. I think this used to be a Swasher store, high-end clothing. Here's a sign. It says, Woolback and Brock's. You are traveling down Hastings Avenue on a crisp October afternoon, 1891. The clickety-clack of horses' hoofs on the brick-paved street floods your ear. Over there where it says Nelson's Furniture used to be the Woolworth store. We used to go to the cafe counter there and have hamburgers and chocolate malts. That was when I was a kid. This is a statue of 2 young boys. Isn't this cool? One has a baseball bat and the other a basket or maybe a soccer ball. This is the last one. A dog leaning his head on the shoulder of a little boy who looks like he's holding a little bulldog and a little kitty. They're already sitting on the bench. They took our spot. How cool is this? I love these little statues, and I really like that Hastings did this. I hope that you've enjoyed this little stroll with me down 2nd Street in Hastings and seeing these wonderful bronze statues. These little statues weren't here when I was a child, so I have really enjoyed walking down there and looking at each one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next page.